Hello, and today I'll be reviewing Love Over Gold by Dire Straits. Retards. Shout out to Houston for recommending this. So, the first song on the album was Telegraph Roads. I like this one because the beginning is very cool to start with. The whistling is a great beginning to the album. Then the acoustic strumming by guitarist Mark Knopfler was a very peaceful touch. It was very cool. Then Mark hops on the electric guitar and rock and roll basically begins. The solo in that song is very cool to listen to, very good touching to my heart. Thank you. Mark Knopfler is a very underrated guitarist to me, and Dire Straits is a very underrated band to me. Definitely like a top 10 band to me. The bassist John made it undeniably outstanding bass line at 6 minutes. Well done, my G. Well done. Production, outstanding, and I love the reverb on the drums. Well done pick. Very weird, but fuck it. The piano in that song also stands out, brings out the joy in the song. And towards the end of the song, it's all blues, basically. Well done, Knopfler. I rate that 10 out of 10. Private Investigation, since the start, feeling that you're like in the day, basically, in life. And that guitar and piano with his vocals feel very well chosen, and his strumming in the song, absolutely marvelous. Well done. John brings out the bass, which sounds very alright, and there's marimba, I think that is, in the song, and it syncs with the guitar. Then we hear Mark Knopfler molesting the shit out of that electric guitar, and all the effects suddenly come on. It sounds like a movie, and which was the attempt that Knopfler was making, and he accomplished it. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak today. Another 10 out of 10 song. Album on Arise today. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak. Industrial Disease, the third track, starts off with Knopfler again molesting the shit out of that guitar with some gunshots going along. Sounds like a game soundtrack to me for some reason. It also reminds me of Who Are You by Who. Bass line in that song, very cool. Keys in that song, also very cool, very satisfying. I searched this up, and this has to do with illness and economic depression. And the song represents a metaphor for the 9 to 5, apparently. The lyrics and the meaning of the song kind of creep me out. 9 out of 10. Very cool song still. Not ruining my enjoyment for the album at all. Love Over Gold starts off with piano and guitar, and it sounds absolutely perfect. Sounds like it fits the track, obviously. For some reason, it reminds me of See You Again by Wiz Khalifa. Sounds a bit gloomy. It sounds like I'm about to go into execution. Then it all turns into something happy with the guitar Knopfler plays, with the impulsive piano playing. Then the final 30 seconds of the song sounds like marimba or whatever that is. It's a pretty good end to the song. Very good title track. I love this album. And finally, It Never Rains. The keyboards carry this intro. They're never really that fond of the intro. The weakest intro on this album to me. It gets better, and the organ and the chords sounds like Get Back by the Beatles for some reason. Maybe it's just me. And then we get into a bit of more rock and roll. It gets louder. The song basically gets better later on, and the solo in that song is amazing. The middle 8 throughout the end of the song shows the rock and roll and heart of the song. It's a very great song. I give this a 9.5 out of 10. The intro kind of kills the song by 0.5. So I basically rank this Industrial Disease as my least favorite track. It Never Rains as my 4th. Private Investigations at 3, Love Over Gold at 2, and Telegraph Road at 1. This whole album feels amazing. Love Over Gold, very great track to name the album, of course. And it's like Pink Floyd, you have to listen to it as an album. Like, you can't listen to it as like separate tracks. I mean, you can, but it won't be the same. And that's what I love about albums. Like, you're supposed to listen to them as an album. It's like a specific story going on. It's like a happy going album, you know. It's not really that sad. And, you know, I think this is their 4th studio album. Dire Straits an undeniably great band. So, right, I only heard 2 albums from them. I heard their later album. It's called, I don't know, it's like the pop rock album. I have no clue. It's their 5th album, and this is my 2nd album. Thank you to Houston for recommending this to me. Pretty much would have gone a month without an upload. If y'all enjoyed this, hit the like, sub, and yeah. See you next month.
Be getting heated, man, we call that shit Tabasco. Shitting on them haters, I don't tolerate the lactose. Shoot them from deep like I'm Jimmer. Hop in the whip as a bimmer. Driving through, bitch, so you best yield. Mom boys making hits like a Sheffield. Trying to focus on shit like this Ford. Got your girl sucking dick on